Welcome to 20 quick tips on how to save more battery on your smartphone. Let's get started with number 1. And number 1 is that you should probably uninstall some of your apps, at least those that are free. Because if you buy a premium version of your app, you are free of ads. And ads, they take a whole lot of juice out of your battery. So consider upgrading to a premium version of your app to save more battery. And number 2 is that you should not let any of your apps wake up your screen when it's off. And the reason why that is just because it takes a little bit of battery every time it wakes up and it vibrates. And well, yeah, if you just turn that off, then you are absolutely free of having any battery taken on that place. And number 3, you should use the auto brightness all the time because it always regulates how much brightness you have to use in the room you're in. If your phone of course has that feature, then I would definitely recommend using that. And number 4 is that you should lower your screen timeout. And what I mean by that is that you should not have your phone to a 30-minute screen timeout. So if you leave it without having it locked, then it will stay on for 30 minutes and well, yeah, that just drains a whole lot of battery. So take it down to 10 seconds or 30 seconds or what you like, so that you show that when you're not touching your phone, or if you just left it, then it will go off. And number 5 is that you should remove unnecessary widgets from your screen. So if you have any countdown widgets or weather widgets that are just there for no reason, then you should delete them because it has a massive drainage for your battery. So delete them and you'll be fine. And number 6 is that you should turn on your airplane mode when you're in a low signal area, because your phone uses a whole lot of energy and battery to find or keep the signal that it has when it has a low signal. So turn that on to maintain your battery also. And number 7 is that you should sometimes just let your phone die. And what I mean by that is you should let the battery die. And why that's good is because if you do that every 3 months or so, you help it maintain the full charge capacity all the time. And number 8 is that you should turn on your airplane mode when you go to bed. And the reason why that is because you turn off all connectivity, you like Bluetooth, cellular, Wi-Fi, NFC, all those kind of things, so it doesn't drain any battery or anything like that. And well, yeah, it will last till the morning also. And well, yeah, it's also a good thing to do if your phone doesn't have a power saving mode or anything like that. And number 9 is that you should always update your phone and your apps. And the reason why that is because when you update it, you get new bug fixes and new tweaks to your phone or to the apps to make it more battery efficient. So well, yeah, so it lasts longer. And number 10 is that you should download the app Dose. And if you don't know the app Dose, is that it helps you eliminate all data that is used in the background when you're not using your phone. Number 12 is that you should turn off your notifications, at least on some apps or games on your phone, because it drains battery every time it vibrates or it says a sound or the screen turns on. So well, yeah, turn them off. Number 13 is that you should check which apps are draining your battery. Well, yeah, by checking on which apps that are draining your battery, you know which apps you probably should uninstall or which apps you should just put to sleep. Number 14 is that you should check if some of your apps is using location tracking. And as you probably know or don't know, is that many of your apps is using your positioning all the time when you're not using the app, and it just drains very, very much battery. So go check out in the settings and in the battery to see how and when and which app is using. And number 15 is pretty obvious. It's you should turn off your GPS when you're not using it, because it just kills your battery, like literally kills it. Number 16 is for you lucky bastards out there that has the power saving mode on your phone, like I have. And the reason why you should use it is just to save some power. Yeah. So if your phone gets to 5 or 15%, you should probably turn it on. And number 17 is that you should never manually close any of your apps. And the reason why that is just because it takes a whole lot of energy for your phone to restart the app if it's not up in the background. And task killer apps is really not that good either. It just kills the apps and really also just kills your battery. And it also just slightly damages your battery capacity over the long run. Number 18, you should stop having those live wallpapers running in the background, because it just drains a shitload of battery while you're not using it or while you're using it. So, well, yeah, please stop doing that. And number 19 is that you should turn off that vibrator. You should turn off your phone, your vibrating phone, because even though you're addicted to the every 10-second vibration in your pocket, it just takes very much battery. So turn it off. God damn it. And number 20 is, of course, you should keep your phone in a cool or cold place. Because when keeping it in a cool or cold place, you help the battery degrade or decrease in battery capacity much slower over the long run. So you should not leave it in the sun, because that just overheats the battery and that is not good at all. And you should not leave it in the snow either, because that is not good at all either. So keep it in a living room temperature or something like that. And well, yeah, I just have one more up in my sleeve, and that is you should keep your battery percentage between 40 and 80%. I know that is pretty tough to be checking your phone all the time, and you probably even don't have the time to do that. But well, yeah, that just helps the battery capacity to stay the same over the long run. But well, yeah, that was all from me, and I hope you learned something from these 21 tips on how to save more battery on your smartphone. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace!